back to Candy's Classic Game Shrine, everyone. And today I'm going to do a little bit of a special review of gaming accessories, because the accessories I'm going to be reviewing, I mean, it's already special that they're Virtual Boy accessories. However, these are Homebrew Virtual Boy accessories. The Virtual Boy community is still very alive and well, and the Homebrew accessory and gaming community of it are also alive and well. Some of you have seen, pardon me, that was my cat. Some of you have seen my video on Hyper Fighting, the port of Street Fighter 2 that was brought to the Virtual Boy. Well, you may recognize this link cable here. If you don't, this is the cable that allows you to connect two Virtual Boys in the same room using these two ends in order to enjoy multiplayer content between two systems, provided that you each have a copy of the game. Now, what you're seeing next to it looks very similar. However, you'll see that the one end of the connectors is identical to the one that we see on the original link cable. However, when you go to the other end of the link cable, you will notice that is a USB tip. What does that mean? This means that this is a USB link cable for the Virtual Boy. This will enable certain developers to do certain tasks. This will also enable people to play two-player with a computer, and ideally, maybe down the road, online across the country, across the world, with other Virtual Boy enthusiasts that also own this cable. Now currently, there's no games available that utilize the USB connectivity. However, I would keep your eyes peeled. If this cable is out, I'm willing to bet something is in the works. The next item that I want to show you isn't a link cable. However, I find it really important to my channel, and any of you that are enjoying Adventures in the Third Dimension will appreciate and enjoy this homebrew item as well. What I'm about to show you is, no, it's not a Virtual Boy controller, at least not in its entirety. Oh, what's this? This right here is a USB adapter for your Virtual Boy controller. This allows you to emulate effortlessly and flawlessly without having to use another controller that isn't as comfortable, that isn't mapped as nicely as the Virtual Boy controller is for Virtual Boy games. This has been making it super easy for me to emulate and capture the footage and not play like a total noob. What you're going to do if you do wind up with one of these, you get yourself one of your little micro USBs, stick it in on the one end, stick this end, hold on, right there, and then you plug it into your computer. And there you go. These items have been made in limited quantities. I'm going to say that right now. However, just because they are made in limited quantities does not mean that they will not ever come back into production. Kevin is just a bit busy with a bunch of other projects at the moment. Last time I spoke to him, he did have a few extra USB Virtual Boy cables though. So I'll put his information so you can contact him if you're interested. At the moment, he is not assembling any more of these. However, there are other people on the forum looking to do a do-it-yourself kit rather than purchasing one that's already assembled. So I'll put a link to Planet Virtual Boy in the description below as well. What do I think about these cables? I'm going to be honest. I really think that Kevin did a great job improving the stiffness that I had originally complained about in my Hyper Fighting video with the original link cable. It's a bit thick on this one and a bit, you know, stiff, but it's an Ethernet cable. I'm not expecting it to be too flexible, and this is the very first build. Aside from that thick cable though, on the original link cable, it works flawlessly. The quality of the Ethernet cable and everything is great. The 3D printing quality of the connectors is astounding on both this and the other link cable. Eventually these will light up. So everyone, what did you think of these 3 little homebrew items pertaining to the Virtual Boy? Would you pick up any of these? If so, let me know in the comments below. And what else would you like to see come out of the Virtual Boy homebrew community? I'd love to get a discussion going, guys. Well, that's it for this video. Until next time, guys, take care.